Today, President Trump is marking his 100th day in office with a rally in Michigan, a key 2024 battleground state and major hub for the auto industry.
It's a state that is really feeling the impact of his tariff policies. Night reporter Brianna Fernandez is joining us now live in studio with the latest details. Brianna, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. So we know that there's a White House briefing that's happening right now. We know the press secretary is talking about the president's time in office so far, plus tariffs. So now, while tariffs on imported vehicles still remain, President Donald Trump officials say that the president is planning to reduce some fees on foreign auto parts for cars assembled right here in the U.S. The move comes as just 39% of Americans say they approve of the president's tariff policies. That's according to an NBC News poll. Now, the president slamming recent polling as Democrats point to his approval rating overall at 45%. Now, when it comes to trade, President Donald Trump remains adamant that his tariff policies on Canada, Mexico, and China will benefit Americans, but the back and forth has caused some confusion. Now, when it comes to immigration, the president gets a higher rating. In the next hour, right here on KTVD at 8 o'clock, we're going to break down the polls, what polls show, plus the new executive order that he signed targeting sanctuary cities like Denver. For now, I'm in the newsroom. Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
Brianna, thank you. This morning, there are 7 articles of impeachment against President Trump. Michigan Congressman Shari Tanuradar introduced them yesterday. In a statement, he accused the president of violating the Constitution. He cited the president's refusal to comply with the Supreme Court order to facilitate the return of Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia to the U.S. He is also accusing Trump of abuse of trade powers and international aggression, bribery and corruption, tyranny, violation of First Amendment rights, and other charges.
President Trump is going after so-called sanctuary cities. Based on the president's previous statements, Denver and the rest of Colorado may be targeted. Yesterday afternoon, Trump signed an executive order directing Attorney General Pam Bondi and Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem to create a list of states and cities that refuse to enforce federal immigration law, then target those states and cities for punishment. A reminder, there is no legal definition of a sanctuary city. Mayor Mike Johnston was called before Congress last month as Republicans investigate cities like Denver that limit local law enforcement cooperation with federal immigration agents until they have a criminal warrant. New this morning, the Trump administration has cut about $32 million in grant funding for Denver's immigrant shelters. The Federal Emergency Management Agency says the spending does not align with the federal government's immigration policies and enforcement, and this is just the latest in a series of actions to crack down on sanctuary cities.
A new statewide report from the Metro Denver Homeless Initiative shows more than 52,000 Coloradans turned to homeless services last year. It is the first time the group tracked data from across the entire state. The report shows a decline in veteran homelessness, and more than half of people experiencing homelessness are reported living with a disability. Right now, Denver's homelessness population remains the most severe as it continues to rise, making up about 2/3 of the total. The report also highlights that people of color and men continue to be overrepresented among those without housing. The Metro Denver Homeless Initiative says the main causes of homelessness is the lack of affordable housing, low wages, and rising eviction rates. We only have 1 day left to apply for Colorado's low-income energy assistance program.
That's right. This is a program designed to help people pay winter heating bills if they have low to moderate income. Our Lauren Scafidi is live in Denver, breaking down everything you need to know before you apply. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, you're going to have to act fast. You can fill out an application in person, or you can email it, or you can mail it. Just know that it's got to be postmarked by midnight on April 30th. Now, in just this last heating season alone, it's really helped a lot of people. It's helped more than 83,000 people save an average of $355. The program lasts 6 months from November 1st to April 30th. If you qualify, you'll save at least $200 and up to $1,000 because of LEAP. This is a part of a federal grant. The government provides $4 billion per year across the U.S. Colorado's program manager says everyone who applies in Colorado and meets all the guidelines will be accepted. That's especially crucial considering the price tag to heat your home is going up.
It will likely continue to go up. Electricity and propane have historically increased over the last couple of years. And then natural gas has gone up this year.
So you do have to apply for this program every year, but coming up in the next hour right here on KTVD, I'll explain who's eligible for the LEAP program. Live in Denver, Lauren Scafidi, 9 News.
A lot of people are going to want to pay attention to that. Lauren, thank you.